place since they launched at midnight. There are a couple things happening here. So one, they gave us this Pintuck detail down the front. So that Pintuck detail almost acts as like a crease or a seam in your pant. Then we got the ribbing. So the ribbing gives you a little bit of texture, a little bit of visual interest, but it also helps with modesty. If you've ever looked at a knit pant and said, I don't know if I can do that. Am I gonna kind of see what's going on underneath through that? It gives you a little extra modesty. And then we're bringing you a really great sale price. Instead of $135, we're at $109.98. $22 a month on Easy Pay, and everything from Barefoot Dreams is shipping for free all day long. Couple color choices in 3 inseams, which is something Barefoot Dreams only does for us here at QVC. This is Oxford, extra small through 3X available. This is that new color that we saw in our today's special value. You do have pockets, nice clean waistband with no drawstring, and nice and clean on the back as well. Petite is 22, regular is 24, tall is 26. It is a cropped length, so for many of us, it'll hit us a couple inches above the ankle. This is your Harbor Haze.
I mean, you could have had the total.
I could have done the tonal
suiting look.
But I'm always like, let me do something a little different.
And that's why we love you.
Thank you, Maria. Here is the sand dune, and that's what I chose to wear, which is not as bright as
like an almond.
the pearl.
Yes. So it's like an almond color, yes. That's one of my favorites.
It's a good stand-in for white.
Absolutely, yes.
This is your petal.
There's something just very mesmerizing, again. And I love it. Every one of these goes back with the TSV. Right. Which is, this is like your ultimate kind of summer look.
And if you want to do both with the today's special value on Easy Pay, you're looking at $42 a month. And then our final option is the beach rock, and that's what Maria's wearing.
Yes. So, okay, brand new. So this was actually, we did a full length version of this. Okay. Women went bonkers for it. And, you know, and then now that, right now, like the hottest trend in fashion is like these crop kind of ankle looks. So we were like, let's do this in just that. So here it is. And the response I'm hearing is everyone's loving it. Everyone is loving it. So it's the ultra light, but I'm sure you're noticing there's a little bit more body.
Which, because you've got us covered. Because if it was this weight on my legs, I would be like, Maria, no. But it does have a little bit more oomph to it, so I don't feel exposed.
Love that. And we know, and that's exactly why we completely ribbed this. So that is adding confidence, and that's what a lot of women are saying, and that's what they love about this. And then that really beautiful, just like Pintuck detail that goes all the way down, very elongating. Loving, again, that yin and yang of dressy casual, because we gave you like, are they cargo pockets or patch or pork chop pockets? I don't know. Somebody said pork chop pockets one time.
I think they are pork chop.
Okay, because it does look like a pork chop.
It does.
But look at this flat waistband. No bulk here. And even the pocket, everything lays flat. These were designed with perfection. It just literally, you'll notice, and that's what you're gonna love, is that hug in the hip and thigh, and then it just releases down.
And nothing is tight, nothing is clinging. And when you do the ribbing, don't you have to use a little bit more yarn? So you're getting more cozy chicness.
You are. You're getting more yarn, and it does give a very expensive appeal, I have to say. And then that confidence that we love too. And the length, I think, is great. And I am in a petite. I know a lot of times I wear the regulars, but this is one of those styles where, especially, it was designed for a crop look. I would go with whatever your inseam would be. I'm 5'2", and I'm wearing. If I got the tall, this would be like full length on me.
Yeah. Kalani, by the way, is 5'2", and she is wearing a medium. She is on the petite, which is 22 inches. Chantal is 5'10". She is wearing a small. She is on the tall inseam, which is 26 inches. She's wearing the Harbor Haze. I just want to shout out that Oxford, that new color, because on Kalani,
shout it out.
That looks like a trouser.
Thank you. Like, because
she's
seriously,
wearing a woven shirt, and like
that's what I think is genius. And I've had several conversations, and oh gosh, I love Megan from our design team, and you know, I was saying the appeal she brings to these, from how they're constructed with the combination of the fabrics, it definitely has trouser kind of appeal, but I mean, amazing comfort. It's a pull-on. It is a pull-on style. So comfort, I always say, if you don't want to be comfort, these are comfortable, these aren't for you. But you know, I also too, This is a style, like right now, back with your sneakers or whatever, flip-flops. But for me, I want to know I'm getting like a lot of wear out of this. I'm wearing a tall boot underneath this in the fall.
You better.
Because you have,
yes,
you better. I just love Vanessa. But it's the truth, because you have that wide leg, you can put that boot underneath. That would be a really cute. So again, multi-seasonal, which I think is great.
Never put them away.
Never
and
put
when
them
you
away.
can get them on sale, which by the way, the sale price, 5 easy pays, we're only doing them today. If you come back tomorrow, we can't do them for you, but you're here now, you're shopping now with free shipping on the entire brand. You just choose your color. I am putting in my vote for Oxford.
Yeah.
This is stunning.
It's stunning. And so many women have been commenting on it. Brand new for us. It's that really rich blue, navy, purpley navy.
We also have the sand, or the beach rock. That's what Maria's wearing.
Beach rock is just a classic Barefoot dream staple.
It's like a mushroom kind of color.
And look at this. Is this not mesmerizing? All these tones? Like, oh my goodness, sorry. Okay, you do. You get caught up into it. You do.
It's hard to choose one because you look at each one and you're like,
and then exactly. And then you see someone wear it and you're like, I want that one. Oh, I want that one. I mean, it is. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a good problem.
The sand dune, which is why I am like, my Barefoot Dreams collection keeps expanding.
Yes, and sand dune, I love that you were saying. So it's a little more of that almond color, so it's not that quite like stark white.
Then we also have the petal, which everyone's loving in our Taste Special Value, which half of what we brought in this color and the Taste Special Value is gone. If you got it, grab the pant, and on Easy Pay, $42 a month for both pieces. Here's Harbor Haze, which would match what I'm wearing. Any advice on sizing in the pants?
So the pant, it comes in 3 inseams, which by the way, we only do for the QVC customer, which I think is awesome. We love being part of this family. Look at the waist and hip. We're right in line with department store sizing. Stay true to size with this one because there's a lot of stretch. So you will notice a hug, because that's what we want you to get, is a hug in the hip and upper part, and then it just releases and relaxes down. Super flattering, very flattering.
Yeah, I mean, that's why everyone's loving this kind of silhouette right now, because as you look on Chantal and Kalani, you can't really see, like, where is your thigh, where is your knee, where is your calf.
So true.
After your hips, it kind of just follows the lines of your hips straight down.
It's like it was molded and made for every one of us, and we're all different shapes and sizes, and I mean, and that's awesome, and thank goodness, because it would be boring if we were all the same.
Right.
It really would be. So I think just that speaks to, again, to that ultralight and how it just really molds and flows in all the right areas.
And generous too, like it is that easy fit, which when I was pregnant, I bought a couple pairs of Barefoot Dreams pants and I sized up because one, I refused to buy maternity clothes because I was like, I'm only gonna wear them for, like this is why, like why?
Yes.
And so I wore them and I can still fit them. So even though that they're a little bit more roomy, because of the way they're designed and cut, like I've got an even more relaxed fit, but I can still wear them, which was what I was
thinking. And that's smart. I mean, and that's smart. And really, when you're investing in Barefoot Dreams, I mean, you really are investing in classic styles. So they always have that modern appeal with the fabrications, but I'm telling you, you get these now. There's nothing on this pant, color, pattern, or anything that 5, 6, 7 years from now that you're going to be like, oh, those are outdated.
Or you're like, what was I? You ever look at your closet and you're like, what could I have possibly been thinking when I looked at that?
Yes, and we've all been there.
Yeah.
Or you're looking at a closet full of stuff and you're like, I have nothing to wear.
Yes.
That's because you don't have the essential good key pieces.
And these are the key pieces.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Here is Oxford. We also have Beach Rock. This is Sand Dune. Here is Petal. And your final choice is Harbor Haze. A680679 is your item number. You know what's great too is like when I get dressed in my Barefoot Dreams pieces, I don't even have to think about like what colors go.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm calling Morgan out. So this is when you know they love something. Morgan